Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to talk you through the parts I chose for my water cooling loop for my i7-4930K. The first part is the SwiftTech Apogee HD CPU block. The mounting mechanism for LGA 2011 is similar to that of the stock cooler, in which you just screw the CPU block into place, but for most other sockets you would need to use backplate mounting. And the tubing is held into place with hose clamps. For compression fittings, I went with 3/8 inner and 5/8 outer from Monsoon. Tubing is 3/8 5/8 from Primo Chill. I'm going to be using a top-mounted double-thick triple 120mm radiator from XSPC. And I'm going to be bottom-mounting a double-thick dual 120mm radiator from XSPC as well. My pump is also from SwiftTech, and with this pump you also get a very strong double-sided adhesive to mount this to your case, or you could screw this into your case if you drill holes into your case. Finally, my reservoir is a dual 5 1/4 inch bay reservoir from XSPC. The pump is actually going to go inside of the reservoir. First, unscrew and remove the retention ring. There is an O-ring compressed within the pump and the retention ring. You can set these off to the side, we don't need them anymore. The XSPC reservoir comes with a mounting bracket with an O-ring pre-installed. Remove the O-ring, then back the pump into the mounting bracket. You should hear a satisfying click. Then place the O-ring over top of the pump. There are 4 screws that go into their respective holes on the mounting bracket. Place these 4 screws into place, then place the pump inside the reservoir from the bottom. Screw everything into place from holes atop the reservoir. One thing I forgot to mention is my choice of fans. I'm going to be going with 3 Scythe Typhoon fans for my top radiator and 2 Corsair static pressure fans for my bottom radiator. Next, you can attach fittings to the inlet and outlet ports. And finally, you can choose to install your choice of faceplate. Loop is going to go inside the NZXT Phantom 820. There's not much I can do besides just plan out my loop visually. I plan on having the reservoir go into the radiator, go into CPU block, go into the bottom mounted radiator, and then back into the reservoir. I wasn't originally going to use the NZXT Phantom 820, but I messed around a little bit on Micro Center. I did some freehand fitting of the radiators, and in terms of top clearance, a 360mm radiator that was double thick wouldn't have worked very well with the NZXT Phantom 630, so I finally decided to go on the NZXT Phantom 820. Thank you very much for watching. I will be doing a complete build guide in the near future, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. My name's David, and I'll see you next video.